Looks like I'm on. Let me see. Can you guys see me and hear me? Okay, looks like I'm popping on the screen. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's your girl, TT Baskins. Can y'all see me? Okay, hey, you guys. Hey. Y'all know there's always a lag. Welcome to the Lovely Tea Show, where I always pop up and within the first 10 seconds, I'm looking confused and lost. I don't have no intro. I ain't got no theme song, honey. It's just me looking confused, trying to see if y'all can see and hear me, okay? How is everybody? All right. We got a lot of people here already. Okay, so we're going to wait till we get up to over 1,000 here. You said why I call her the long-suffering wife. We're going to get into it. She's definitely long-suffering. Y'all like the leopard? I'm on my Carol Baskin shit, honey. Wearing my cheetah print because I feel like a cool kitten. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so let me go ahead. Oh, wow, I just jumped up. It went from 300 people to over 2,000. So we can go ahead and get the show started. We got a good amount of people in here. It jumped up that quick, right? It was just at 300. You like my hair? Thank you. I wanted to wear something like a lighter color to go with the top. So, I got a bunch of wigs, honey. I like to switch it up. But my real hair is doing just fine for all y'all who keep asking. My real hair says hello underneath this Ming Su wig, okay? So anyways, so we are gathered here today to sip slow. I hope you guys are doing good. I know I've gotten some super chats. I'm sorry if I missed them because you guys were sending them kind of early. We got our the first official one that I'm seeing here. Jalissa Nicole says, I've never done this before. I love you, T. You've made my evening. I'm excited for this live. That's what's up. Thank you for coming through. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Let's see here. Taina Tino Pinson. Y'all know I'm so bad with names. I'm so sorry. She says, my favorite YouTuber's in the building. I love you. I love you too. And thank you so much for joining me this evening, honey. Appreciate it. We got a $49.99 super chat from Del Rey. Del Rey says, sis, I'm here in this gig. Wanted to ask, would you discuss your take on cops killing the guy on IG Live? I saw a lot of things troubling with that live. Much love. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much for the super chat. And if we had time, we'll get to it. I don't want this live to be too dark, but we'll try and get to some other topics. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Mark Gill says, love you, T, since the 10th grade from Detroit. All right, D-Town. Hey. Okay, so everybody's talking about they're late. You guys are not late. You're on time, Jessica. You're fine. Come on in. Come on. We got 3,000 people. Come on in. Grab a seat. Get a cup and come sip up, okay? Okay, so this is what's happening. This is why I always say folks need to sit the hell down and just eat their food. This is what happens when you're doing too much on social media, okay? All these old ass uncles and aunties ain't got nothing else to do but sit on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube all day. These celebrities are more on social media than regular people. Now Snoop done got himself in a bunch of mess, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and do some display captures here. Let me pop out my chat so I can see you guys' comments when I do this display capture. So the other day, there's a guy, what is his name? Hitman Holla. So what happened is he's from St. Louis, and Hitman Holla was saying that he feels like people don't really promote him or his music unless it's attached to something negative. So he decided to do like a spoof, like a joke, because we ain't got nothing else to do. So he ends up posting a picture on the gram, basically telling the world that his girlfriend has blocked him off of all social media. So he's going to post a picture with him in some thought to make her jealous, right? So let me go ahead and pull up this. So y'all can, this is how everything started. So give me just a second. Let me show y'all my screen here. I swear this got like 50 million things going on. Okay, let me show y'all my display real quick. Okay, so y'all see that, right? So he posted this up, and it says, since I'm blocked on everything, I figured Instagram would love these pics. And then you see the name Hitman Holla. So the Shade Room and, all the messy blogs ran with it. Then here comes Snoop stepping into the damn Shade Room with his size 13 shoe. Okay? So Snoop Dogg says, that's a cheap shower curtain. Wait, let me try to get his accent. That's the cheap shower curtain, cuz. What hotel is that? I mean, what motel? That's my Snoop accent. So then here comes Celina. Ask Snoop Dogg, the same one you took me to. When I tell you this girl is a mess, honey. She came through and basically put him on blast, and then everybody in the Shade Room started roasting him. I was here for it. I was sipping slow. I said, that's what he gets, trying to comment on somebody else's infidelity. As many times she done put you on blast, as many times as Snoop has been caught cheating on his long-suffering wife, he got the nerve to talk about some damn cheap shower curtains. So it was just funny. And so she came and she put him on blast. So, of course, Shantae was in the cut, honey, sipping slow. Grabbing my little tea bottle. So Shantae was in the Shade Room too, and she seen everything go down. So Shantae sipping, watching her two-timing husband get clowned. So now, of course, she's in her feelings because, when somebody cheats on you, and then the female is there, she's shameless, she doesn't care, she has no respect, it brings back flashbacks. So I'm sure Shantae was cussing his ass out. Why are you over there commenting on his shit? You damn cheater. Keep your ass out the Shade Room. So, of course, good old Uncle Snoop decided to, apologize to his wife and, show her that he loves her so much. Let me go ahead and show y'all this display. I'm tickled by this. So Snoop, the very next day, y'all, get ready. He pays tribute to his wife after Celina Powell busted him out. So he posted a picture on his Instagram to his 43 million followers. And, he has a picture of him and Shantae smiling, the long-suffering wife. And he says, at Boss Lady ENT, thanks for the kids, loyalty, stability, and the ability to deal with me on my worst days. You are appreciated. 100. So I'm watching all this play out, y'all. I'm sipping slow. I said I knew that was coming because he was getting drugged so much in the Shade Room. Of course, he had to, once again, take all the attention away from his infidelity by praising his wife. The only time we see him really praise his wife on social media is when Celina Powell gets involved. That's the only time. As soon as Celina is a mess, as soon as she comes out of nowhere, she be lurking, waiting for Snoop to write anything. She be on it. As soon as Celina Powell comes out, she says something. Here comes Shantae. Here comes a Shantae post, right? All of a sudden, I want to thank you for your loyalty and your stability. Well, how about you being loyal to her? I noticed that's one thing that Shantae ain't never posted. When she's posted about her husband, she says he's a good provider. He's a good father. We don't take that from Uncle Snoop. But you've never seen Shantae say that Snoop is damn loyal to her, okay? Y'all ain't never seen that shit, okay? So anyhow, if this is not bad enough, so Snoop posts that, and of course, his fans and, all the Snoop Dogg, stans, they're all like, oh, that's so sweet. Oh, Uncle Snoop does love Auntie Shantae. Oh, you know what I mean? All that extra shit, right? So, Shantae is getting praise. People are, clapping for Snoop. Okay, Snoop, that's what's up. So Celina Powell was like, no, like, fuck this shit. No, hell no. You're not going to get off that easily. So why, as of today, okay, this is why OnlyFans is starting to be the devil. So, all these celebrities are running to OnlyFans, right? So, of course, Celina Powell has an OnlyFans, which makes sense. She sits online damn near naked all the time anyway, right? So she basically said that since you want to sit here and praise your wife publicly and act like you're this good husband, I'm about to release some sex tapes on that ass. So Celina Powell is not playing with Snoop, you guys. Y'all go ahead and look at this. So she is threatening right now to release her sex tape with Snoop Dogg. So this is what she wrote on her story 11 hours ago. She says, I dropped exclusive, never before seen tapes on 6ix9ine, Snoop, Swipe Up. Y'all thought I was playing, huh? I keep every video. And then she goes on to promote her OnlyFans, and she says if you join, you guys can watch videos of her, I guess, having sex with Snoop Dogg and 6ix9ine and DJ Academics. Of course, his name is in there. And then she went on to, pay homage to the person who taught her ways, Miss Kat Stacks. She was the bust down to 2010. And she says, Kat Stacks walked so I could run. So this entire situation is a mess. These are our modern day heroes of social media, the thoughts, okay? So she's basically threatening to expose everything. I haven't seen the video. I'm not paying nobody nothing. If y'all are on her OnlyFans page, y'all can send it to me, but I'm not paying nobody $30 to go. I don't even want to know what the hell. No, maybe I am kind of curious. Is DJ Academics packing? Yes or no? I'm just saying. I mean, he sits around a lot. I don't know. Maybe I might pay the $29.99. I'm just Look, somebody say, yes, these hoes stick together. Kat Stacks, honey. I haven't heard her name in years. Celina Powell is crazy. And what's funny is I talked to her the other day. I had DM'd her. We're not like friends or nothing, but we have a mutual. So she got beat up. If y'all don't know, she got her ass whooped. And a lot of people were saying that Snoop Dogg sent his goons after her. Let me go ahead and show y'all this picture. Celina Powell is a mess. This girl has no shame, buddy. If y'all don't know, she got her ass waza zooped the other day. Let me show y'all this. Okay, so this is her in the hospital, got a big ass teacup because she's a tea sipper. And look at that with that big ass neck brace on. And so she's basically saying that the pain won't go away. She's at Jackson Memorial Hospital with that thick ass neck brace on like she just got into a damn car accident. So, me being me, you know I care about people. I'm a nice person. So I slid in her DMs. I said, Celina, what's going on? Are you okay, sis? And the only thing she told me, she was like, everything hurts. She's hurting. And that was it. So I said, well, what happened? I said, who did this to you? Celina, give me some tea. So me and my tea sippers can go after them. No, we ain't going to do all that. But she didn't reply back. So she didn't want to spill any more tea. But the tea came out anyways, okay? So this is who whooped her ass. She was coming out of her apartment building, and Tory Lanez's girlfriend seen her because she's been threatening to expose him from what I'm hearing. And so Tory Lanez's girlfriend seen her, and Tory Lanez's girlfriend is who whooped Celina Powell's ass. So it was not Snoop Dogg. It was not his goons. It was not the Crips, okay? I don't think they're going to waste their energy on Celina, but I don't feel bad for Uncle Snoop. One, Uncle Snoop needs to stop cheating on Auntie Shantae, okay? She done put in work. She done had all your damn babies. Like, at what point in time you gonna be faithful to her? And then you're cheating on her with like people like Celina who are messy. Celina's a proud thought. She has exposed everybody that she's been with, but yet and still these guys, they keep sliding into her DMs. And what's funny is that you notice like nobody like in hip hop really drags her. They allow her to say whatever she wants to say about their icons. She can disrespect Snoop's wife. She can drag him in the shade room, and it's funny. Nobody cusses her out. But when Gayle King said that one thing, she was all types of funky dog-head bitches, right? Gayle King wasn't shit. Y'all wanted Gayle King's head on a silver platter. I'm not excusing Gayle King, but you guys notice the energy's a little bit different when it's a non-black woman? I'm just saying. I noticed it. I didn't see Snoop go back in there and call her a funky dog-head bitch. I ain't seen Snoop cuss Celina out yet. But did not one but 3 rants on Gayle King. She's disrespecting your black wife, but you're going harder for Kobe's wife than your own wife. Make it make sense, okay? I fucks with Celina though, because she don't care. Celina is funny, honey. She replied back and said, everything hurts. That girl's a trip. But am I lying though? I've never seen them turn up on Celina. I ain't seen it. Let me go ahead and read some of these super chats here. Let's see. Stephanie Brown says, $25. I love you. T, keep doing your thing, boo. And you're looking snatched today. Many blessings to you. Love you. You are my internet sister. Thank you so much, and thank you for coming through with the super chat. I appreciate it. It's a lot of people in the house. All right, we got a lot of people in here. Let's see here. J Fan 97 sent 20. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Pink sent 10. She says, what kind of tribute to his Pink says, what kind of tribute to his wife is that? That was She says, that was barely 2 sentences. He needs to do more than that. I guess he figured, hell, he's paying the rent and giving her a lavish lifestyle. So all she gets is 2 sentences on social media. But that's true, though. It's like, but I knew what's going to happen. I said, Celina asked got him viral again. Oh, he gonna have to apologize to Shantae one more again. So Marie Lee says, "Hey Auntie, this live is my day off. This live in my day off, 10 times better. Thank you for the laughs. This is a hot mess. Shout out to my girl Gabby. I know she's sipping tea too. Thank you so much, and thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Welcome new member Lola Johnson and new member Aries T. Honey, I'm here for all this foolishness. Hey T, I'm a gamer, but I do love watching your content. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Peanut Butter Gaming. I appreciate that. Thank you. Superhead is still around. She's retired though. She's not, she's not doing all the stuff that she was doing way back when. She's retired. So yeah, this whole situation, like I told y'all, is a hot mess. It made me laugh. I was just over here cracking up watching, everything go down. Because I'm like, oh, this is about to turn into some shit. So you notice, I don't know, did y'all see my TikTok? If you're not following me on TikTok or Instagram, if you're not blocked, make sure you follow. I post TikToks every now and then because I'm a bootleg comedian. Okay, I like to have fun and show y'all different sides of me. So I make a lot of funny stuff. Who saw my TikTok today where I was clowning the celebrities? I can play it real quick, actually, because it's not there's no copywritten music. Y'all gonna laugh. My TikTok was funny. But basically, it's like a spoof to how all these celebrities are now running to social media. They're running to OnlyFans, YouTube. You guys did? Okay, good. So a lot of people saw it. Okay, that's what's up. Let me play for the folks who are blocked, because they're in here sipping and shit. You know what I'm saying? They can't stand me, but honey, they watch everything I damn do. Let me go ahead and, for the ones who are blocked, this is what I posted today. Show you how to display. Okay, this is my TikTok. Honey, I have fun. So y'all watch this real quick.
Hey. How y'all doing? Hey.
Okay, y'all, so that's my TikTok. And I had so much fun shooting that. Because that is exactly what a lot of these celebrities are doing. They're racing to social media. And we talked about this. Y'all laughing? I'm glad y'all saw it. I'm crazy on there. Like I'm liking it because I get to show different sides of myself. So I really like TikTok. So we saw, so now a lot of celebrities have been telling people join their OnlyFans. Facebook is even doing some more celebrity welfare where if celebrities decide to perform on Facebook, they can now get paid. So there's all types of new welfare programs for the celebrities, right? So it's funny now how, how OnlyFans is being used. And that's why I always say, just be humble. It's okay. Remember, 2 weeks ago, I did a story about Kirk and Rashida. They were making fun of regular folks. Did you get your stimulus yet? Where's your stimulus check? Have you checked the mailbox? Remember, they had all types of jokes because she was viral and people were putting 2 and 2 together okay, did Kirk start dating you when you were young? So instead of them just addressing the situation, they wanted to deflect and clown people and, tell folks to go get their stimulus check. Then I get word that they done started a YouTube channel. See, this is what happens when production shuts down. This is the great equalizer. Now we get to see what reality TV stars really have it and who don't. Nobody can go to your mall and buy anything at your boutique. Nobody can watch your shows. So now they're all running to YouTube and OnlyFans. They said that Rashida be in the kitchen cooking on YouTube while while Kirk Frost is making lemonade and sweet tea, bitch. Frying fish, making good old Southern meals. That's why I don't feel bad because just 3 weeks ago, y'all were clowning folks. Did your stimulus come yet? Did you get your check? And now they're on YouTube. Now they're on OnlyFans. They say Erica Mena started OnlyFans as well. You know, and Safari and a bunch of other people. A lot of people said that all the celebrities that they're following now, they're all starting OnlyFans pages. So, you know, like I said, the whole situation is funny. There was a picture of 4 on the Shade Room. Oh my gosh, I was cracking up. Let me see if I can find this picture. Because I was like, 4, is that you? Let me see if I can find this picture because y'all gonna laugh. And people were roasting him, not because, you know, they weren't roasting him because of the situation, but they were laughing because, like, just the irony. Let me see if I can find it. They just posted yes, because I was surprised. I didn't know who the hell that was at that. Here it is. Y'all got to see this, honey. This is from Black Ink Crew Chicago. Y'all got to see this. So this is him. I didn't even recognize him. He very handsome, very dapper, and he says, "No more rapping, tattooing, or reality TV for me. I picked up my first corporate job. It pays great, 100. Nothing wrong with the man working a desk job that comes with benefits." Okay, so a lot of people are saying, cut the shit. Okay? The only reason why you're working a desk job now is because production has stopped. There is no more Black Ink Crew Chicago right now. You know, they're probably running, the older episodes, but there's no production right now. So you guys are having to just go work regular jobs. Like, we're not going to praise you for what everybody else is just doing. So it was funny, but we're not going to knock him for working a regular job, but just don't act like you just went out there just because. There's no more shows. So you can't rap. Tattoo parlors are shut down, so you can't tattoo. Production is shut down, so you can't, you know what I'm saying? So it was just funny when we seen him. I was like, oh my God, is that for? But he looked good though. On a good note, he looked really good. So the whole situation is funny. Let's see here. Sharon Australia says, "Hi T, love from Australia. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks for coming through. What time is it in Australia right now? I wonder if it's like late night. It's probably 5 o'clock in the morning. Chris Solo says, "Love you from Detroit." Thank you so much. We got another person from Detroit in the house. JH Bird 2 says, T, you gonna make me re-download TikTok? Antoinette Richardson says, "I love you. I start watching you when I was 15 and I'll be 19 in June." Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. So you're definitely one of the OGs, even though you're only 19. Betrayal Age since 10. Thank you so much for the super chat. Lava Pop says, "T, hey T, love from Japan. You looking good as usual, honey. Happy early Mother's Day. Question, do you ship overseas? Military base? I refuse to download TikTok. Now I might have to. Damn it. Laugh my ass off." Thank you so much, Lava Pop. Thank you for the super chat. As far as the skincare products, we ship to the UK, Australia. Where else do we ship? I want to say somewhere in the Caribbeans. So it's like we don't ship to a lot of different places overseas. It was just like a few select ones. Oh yeah, in Canada and Mexico. And that was about it. And then also the teas are only in America. But if you want, I can send you, depending on what you want, if you want tea or if you want like skincare stuff, if you send me a DM, I can get you some stuff and then just mail it out to you personally, just because I know you. Don't everybody start DMing me. He's been a tea sipper for a long time. I'm only talking to Lava Pop. I'm not trying to start sending out 50 million packages. But if you really want something, hit me up and I'll send it to you personally, because I sent a few things to a few tea sippers that I've been knowing for years who are in the military. Sending military stuff ain't no joke. You got to have all types of like numbers and it's a lot. But I'll send it to you because you're doing a good job for the, thank you. Appreciate you. So just hit me up if you want something. Let's see here. Complex Can says, "Was about to subscribe to Prince from Love and Hip Hop Miami's OnlyFans, but they said he's charging extra outside of this for only 200. Wait. He's charging extra for OnlyFans, $250 for peen pics? Come on, y'all. People are really selling their souls right now. That's the part that's scary. And the thing is, the girls, the people who are already on OnlyFans, just doing normal stuff. I don't know what all they do, but they claim they're just doing normal stuff. Just maybe lingerie pics, something sexy. But now a lot of them are feeling like they have to ramp it up because again, now we have celebrities talking about for $250 you can see my peen, for $250 you can see my nipples. So now the people who weren't willing to go that far are now feeling the pressure to have to go that far to keep up. It's sad. But again, on reality television, he acts like he's hot shit. Now he's selling peen pics for $250. Not interested. Poor Safari, we seen his shit for free, so not interested. I thought about it. Nah, not interested. Let's see here. Ash says, I'm loving this live. Thank you. I'm happy. I'm glad I can keep people entertained. Y'all gotta realize it's not easy to entertain people for an hour and a half by yourself. I don't have no sidekick. There's nobody I can, jump jokes off of and stuff like that. So I'm glad that I have a strong enough personality that can hold y'all's attention and keep y'all entertained. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Lauren James says, hey T, if you have time after this, maybe you could address. No, I'm not. No, we not. And you better hope you don't get blocked by my mods. I told y'all that the other day. We're not bringing that up. I'm not addressing it. Nobody cares. He's last week's news. He's looking for attention. Move on, because I have. Okay? So now, let's see. Chi O'Faro says, hey, T, love your work. Thank you for talking about, thank you for talking about Equalizer, and I'm Nigerian, too. You're very welcome. And I'm glad that they're finally starting to step up and do things in Nigeria and in other countries towards the Chinese, like as far as like stepping up and letting them know that if you are not treating the Africans overseas in China properly, we're going to bring you that heat. Okay? So I'm happy. Now, this is something I wasn't able to verify this yet. I have to still look into it. And if you're maybe from Tanzania or something, you can verify it. But somebody told me that the Tanzanian president, he got some test samples. And basically, he tested different things that were coming into their country from China. I don't know if it was like rice or just, meat items. I'm not sure. But he tested some things that were coming to Tanzania from China. And they're saying that all of those items were testing positive for COVID-19. So a lot of people are feeling like, are the Chinese people, not the people, but, the CCP, are they purposely infecting certain items and then shipping them over to Africa to get people sick? Again, I had to verify that, but somebody told me that today. But I still had to do my own research, so just take that with a grain of salt. Something about the Tanzanian. Okay, so Golly Doll says your parents are Tanzanian. If you're Tanzanian, have you heard that? Because somebody told me that today, but like I said, I haven't had time to research it yet. Yeah, they were saying that he had tested some things and things that should not be coming back positive for COVID-19 were coming back positive. Okay, the Tanzanian president canceled the Chinese loans. I don't blame him, honey. Yes, allegedly. Thank you, Angelina. Yeah, so something is going on, with this whole situation, and it's getting worse. And people are starting to really see through the bullshit. And we're tired of it. Folks are tired of being stuck in the house in quarantine. They want things to get back to normal. I don't know if you guys realize this, but the farming industry is being ravished right now because of this lockdown. They're having to destroy all types of fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. The dairy industry is being ravished right now. They're having to pour out milk. The cows, because, these are cows who just had babies and, you have to keep pumping their, udders, not tits. You got to keep pumping their udders to keep them producing milk. But they can't keep pumping their udders and producing milk because there's no one to buy this stuff. Everything that's going on right now is a trickle-down effect, right? So the farmers who are growing the crops, the vegetables, the fruits and everything, there's no one to buy it. Why? Because the schools are shut down. So thousands of schools, colleges, elementary schools, all that stuff, they're not buying these fresh produce. They're not, buying milk. Schools are the biggest purchasers of milk. The schools are shut down. Restaurants are shut down. So, this is really, I knew it was going to affect us, you know, financially and economically, but it's getting worse. And these farmers, I feel so bad for them. Now, I did read a story that there was one farmer, I forget what state he was in. If you guys know, you guys can put it in the chat. But there was one farmer who was like, you know what? I'm not dumping out all this milk. We're already struggling as dairy farmers, okay? So what he did, he made a post on Facebook. And I forget what state he was in. Y'all put it down if y'all know. He told his whole community, please come and buy milk from me. I don't want to dump this milk out. If I do, I'm going to be in debt. I'm going to be in ruin. And that's what it is to pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Do you know his community came and they showed out? People were waiting in line for upwards of 4 hours just to get a gallon of milk to show this dairy farmer support. I'm like, man, if that's not, you know, like humans coming together and just trying to do something good for somebody. So because of the profit that he made from his community coming and buying that milk that the government was telling him to toss out, he was able to buy an even bigger purifying system. So now people are going directly to him, like back in the olden days, to buy milk. So those are some things that, you know, farmers can maybe look at instead of destroying their crops, possibly, you know, putting up posts and selling these crops directly to the people. Because if there's a farmer up the street from me, best believe, honey, I be at his farm every day. You get them strawberries, you get the potatoes. Okay, I be supporting them, you know, so I hope they start doing that. But let me go ahead and play you guys this video. It's a lot. It's really sad, but I've been really researching the stuff that's going on with the farmers. So let me show my display real quick so you guys can see this. Okay. Fix this here.
Have to destroy their crops because demand has plunged so dramatically. Rosa, tell us what's happening there.
It's actually happening right now. Take a look. What this tractor is doing is they're literally destroying zucchini and squash. This has been devastating for farmers here in Florida. The owner of this farm is Sam Arcusio. His family has been working this land since 1948, and he said that this is devastating. It all started a few weeks ago when schools and restaurants started closing and the supply chains got completely severed. He said that since then, about 70% of his acreage has had to be destroyed. Yes, they are sending food and produce to food banks and food lines, but there is just too much excess, he says. And here's the other bad news. There is no insurance, he says, but he says that at some point the federal government has to kick in, do something in order for them to have a better future. Here's what he said. Take a listen.
It's going to be a bloodbath. We need to have consumers demand Florida produce. And then as it moves up the chain, they have to demand American produce. We are still dumping squash in the field, and our competitors from south of the border in Mexico are continuing to ship across the border. I think it needs to stop immediately.
As we take another live look here, you can see some of that squash and zucchini that was just destroyed moments ago. The losses are staggering. According to the Florida Fruit and Vegetable Association, they're trying to keep up. They're trying to get statistics, but Jim and Poppy, there's just too much. The losses stack up every single day. They say that definitely it's going to be to the tune of millions upon millions of dollars. Okay,
you guys. So let me click out of this. You know, CNN likes to keep playing. Okay, so you guys just saw that. And for the people asking, the food is not bad. These were regular crops grown. They had to be destroyed. People are saying, well, why aren't they donating it to food banks? Why aren't they giving it to the homeless? These are people's jobs, you guys. You know, I'm sure they've donated some of it, but I mean, these are people who have, I mean, this isn't the 1800s, so they're not out there like, you know, doing back breaking labor because they have, you know, big ass equipment, but it's still a lot of damn work to farm, right? So they can't just give all their stuff away. I'm sure they probably do give a portion of it away to, you know, food banks and stuff like that. But the majority of the food and the crops that they grow on their land, they're supposed to be compensated for that. They're supposed to be able to sell that to schools, restaurants, you know what I mean? So, and the fact that they're not able to, this is becoming something that is unprecedented. This entire situation. And it's gotten to the point where I'm like, I'm so over this whole I'm trying to use my words carefully because you know they will snatch down your stream, honey. Convid, that's why I call it convid. I know what it's pronounced, but I try and say convid just because it's funny and it kind of throws off the algorithm for y'all asking. Convid music. I hope that they think I'm talking about Akon, okay? So that's why I say that. So, I feel like this situation, it's gotten out of hand at this point, okay? Like, I understand, we all understand there's a virus out there. We understand people are getting sick, but it's too much shady stuff going on. Yesterday, my lawn guy came by, and I hadn't seen him in a while. He came by to help, turn back on the sprinklers, and, we were just talking and everything. And he was thanking me because I really encouraged him to go into business for himself full time. He was doing it part time, and he's like, I don't know because I'm still working, my other 9 to 5. And I said, if you have a dream, believe in yourself. I said, your business is not going to flourish if you don't put your all into your business. So I encouraged him last summer. I said, you quit your job, make sure you have enough in savings, and you start promoting yourself on social media, Craigslist, start getting contracts. And he's like, well, what do I do during the winter when there's no grass? I said, that's when you shovel snow. So he went and got him a little snow plow. So he came and he was thanking me for like really encouraging him. So we just had a really deep conversation yesterday in the front lawn, 6 feet apart and shit. It was just very odd. But he was telling me that one of his clients, their grandmother passed away the other day in Minnesota. And so they had tested her and it came back negative for COVID. Okay? Came back negative because they wanted to make sure, like, the other family members don't get it. Came back negative. The grandmother still died. They feel like maybe she died from like some other pneumonia type thing. Do you know that on her death certificate, they put COVID? This is what my lawn guy told me. And this was a close friend of his grandmother. So, and remember, Minnesota, our Minnesota senator was one of the first people to blow the whistle that any death in Minnesota, because he's a doctor, he's not just a senator, he's a doctor. They were being pressured to put COVID, okay, on the death certificate. And my lawn guy just confirmed that. So to me, it's like, I don't even know what to think anymore. We've had all types of pandemics. Nothing has ever been shut down like this. We're literally watching farmers lose their farms. People's restaurants be closed down. People not even knowing what they're going to do. The stimulus money been gone. Just like Boosie said, the back end's gone, bruh. Like, the economy is tanking. And all I'm hearing from these politicians is just stay home, social distance. But it's not even about that. What about all these other things that are being affected? Like, am I the only person just feeling bothered by that? Let me read these comments. Yeah, I mean, like, we've had, like, thank you, Bumblebee Wellness. She says we've had worse pandemics. And please don't think that what I'm saying, don't think that I'm saying that there's not a real virus. That's not what I'm saying. That I'm not that far into the conspiracy. This is a real virus. And there's real people dying. Okay, so, and I'm not taking away anything. I know the dancing nurse videos left a bad taste in my mouth, but there's real nurses out here putting their lives at risk, who are really working, who are really battling on the front lines. So please don't misconstrue my words and think that that's where I'm going with this. It's not a fake virus. What I'm saying is they're using this virus to usher in a bunch of BS. And by the time we come up out of this, if we come up out of this, we're going to be trillions of dollars in debt. It's going to be so hard for people to bounce back. People's businesses may never be able to reopen. I mean, this is like really scary when you have people out here who don't have food. I'm seeing long lines on the news of people, you know, who would have never thought, you know, regular middle class people who would have never thought they'd have to stand in line for a food bank. There's like miles of people standing in lines to get groceries from food banks. These are regular people like me and you. And then you have farmers being forced to destroy crops, being told by the government to dump out milk. Something is not right there. Something's not right. Let's see here. Social Butterfly says, I hear you. Nakia says, I work in a nursing home and they don't even want us to know what's really going on. I just trust God. Other people are saying, T, it's really bothering me too. Somebody said 3 Russian doctors JUMP'd out the window. Wow, I didn't even know that. Somebody says, is there a lot of comments? Are the comments just flying? The comments should be slow. I have a lot of people in here. So my chat tends to go really quick. I don't even know how many people we have in here. Let me see. It should be slow though. I have over 8,000 people in here. Hey, all 8,000 people watching. How y'all doing? Let me check. But yeah, the chat should be slow. Let me just check real quick and make sure. Yeah, it's slow. It's just a lot of people in here talking at the same time. So I can't slow it down any more than that. The only way I can slow it down is to only let the members speak. And, you know, I want everybody to be able to stay what they have to stay in the chat. So, sorry for that. But the whole situation, like I was saying, just does not make sense to me. And I feel like, you know, there's something bigger. And that's what me and him was saying. And while, okay, yes, for the most part, I still have a job. You know, this is what I do. Plus my skincare line and filling orders and all that stuff. You know, my lawn care guy, he still has a job because that's what he does now full-time, is lawn care service, things like that. So yes, there are people in the communities who still have work. But that doesn't mean that I don't feel bad or I'm not thinking about those who are just sitting at home right now, not knowing what's going to happen tomorrow, not being able to work, not even knowing that they have a job to go back to. And that's the part that's really scary, you know. And so, like I said, now that it's affecting the farmers and it's affecting the food chain, what does that mean for all of us? If these farmers are destroying crops because the government is not buying their food and stuff, their vegetables and their fruits at, you know, surplus prices and sending them to restaurants and schools, and they're having to destroy their crops, what happens when we start going to the grocery store? Will there be lack of food in the grocery store soon? Maybe not right now, but think about it. By the time the winter comes, if all these crops are being destroyed now, something is not right there. Something does not make sense to me as to why all of this is going on. Yes, lady, I feel like, you know, like, is it going to be a food shortage? You're definitely right. You know, I don't know if there is. I'm not, you know, I don't want to predict that. But if they're destroying crops, there's nobody to grow the food, because why would you keep growing food, right? If you're not making any money, they're trying to destroy your crops and your crops are rotting, you're not going to keep planting and growing. So eventually it will lead to a food shortage. That's just the truth. Oh, Miles says block people who come at T for saying convid when she literally just said that purpose. Thank you. Yes, if people aren't here crying because I'm saying convid when I just explained why I'm saying convid, boot their ass out of here. Get them out. Don't come in here trying to dissipate the energy. I'm saying convid because I want to give y'all a stream. Because if you guys don't know, they've been literally taking down people's streams who are talking about the regular C word. So everybody on YouTube is trying to be careful with the words that they use. Just like how I spelled out, you know, JUMP. So that way, you know what I mean, it can fool the algorithm. We cannot use words like the S word. We cannot use the C word. So thank you. I need to make him a mod. Where he at? Let me scroll back. Damn it, I can't even find his name. I'm going to look for you later on. I like people who, you know, who are sharp wit like that. He wasn't playing. He said, mods, block him. Get him out of here. Let's see here. Miss Melanated said, a large amount of black people work in the service industry. These jobs are shut down and may never come back. That's the truth. Somebody says y'all can start producing your own crops. That's true, but let's keep it real. Everybody says, oh, we need to go back to the 1800s. This is good. Y'all shouldn't be drinking cow's milk. You should be growing, you know, your own crops. Let's keep it real. Many of us don't have a green thumb. I mean, I grow some stuff. I have a little mint plant. You know, I grow tomatoes. I grow okra. But they're little in a bucket. That's not enough to feed my family. I might get 5 things of okra once every few weeks. I got 2 grown boys. Y'all stop the foolishness. While it'd be nice, it'd be wonderful if we could, you know, turn our whole backyard into a field. Who about to be out there plowing and picking corn? Not I. You know, so there's people whose passion is farming and growing food and crops, you know, so yeah, it would be nice, but a lot of us, we're just so out of touch with nature, myself included. You know, I'm never gonna say y'all, and not me too, honey. I don't hunt, I don't fit, I don't do none of that. We're so out of touch with nature that we just can't. It's not feasible for everybody. I'm not going to say all, you know, because some people are good at growing stuff and can grow enough food for their families. I'm not one of those people. If you left it up to me and my kids would be eating okra, tomatoes, and mint leaves. I'm just keeping it real. Like, am I the only person, or can all y'all farm? Maybe I'm just the only loser on YouTube who can't farm. Let me know. What do y'all grow? Do y'all have farms, or is it just me with my 5 okra? Okay, good. Everybody saying facts. I can't either. Somebody said I can't stand slugs. I don't like worms. Okay, good, because I'm like, okay, well, shit, maybe it's tea. Maybe all y'all are, you know, farmers, honey. Somebody said I'm just lazy. Okay. Somebody says they have chickens. All right. Somebody says I can grow dirt. I can grow dirt, too. Okay, so I mean, that's my thing. I'm always going to be very realistic. Wow, and I'm not knocking your comments, sis. Please don't take it personal, because, you know, I agree with you. We should be growing our own stuff. We should all have a dairy cow in our backyard. That bitch should be mooing every morning at 8. Moo, come milk me. And I should be racing out there with my milk bucket, my little seat, you know what I'm saying? Milking her, milking them udders and shit. Yes, in a perfect world, honey, I would have a dairy cow in my backyard. But I don't do cows, so I'm not gonna have no cow in my backyard. But you know, it would be nice if we could. But we're so far removed in 2020, honey. If this was like maybe like 50 years ago, I would agree. But honey, people are too busy doing TikToks, trying to get their hair and nails done, trying to get shape ups and Beijings. We forgot how to, you know, you cultivate the land. Unfortunately, it's a lost art. You know, so what do? We just starve? I don't know. Somebody says, I want a chocolate milk cow. Oh my gosh, y'all are so silly. Mildred Hill says, I got cows, donkeys, and goats. I know that's right. So you got your own little farm in your area. That's what's up. Somebody says they have romaine lettuce. Let's see. Clone JVT says, I barely want to get up to make myself a hot pocket, let alone try and find. Oh, you kept it real. We live in a microwave society. You're so right. Them kids are so used to just throwing something in the microwave and the damn, what is them ovens? Loud, them air fryers. They just throw stuff in the air fryer. I could not see them kids out there picking potatoes and, you know, cultivating corn, please. The only thing these damn kids know how to do is TikTok. Let me read some of these super chats here. Jeremy Diaz says, thank you for being a beautiful person. You're bold, intelligent, charismatic. Been watching you for 5 years now. I'm blessed to be able to support you. Thank you so much, Jeremy Diaz. I really appreciate that. Thank you for being a super, super, super tea sipper. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Goonies girl. I like that name, the Goonies. Hey, you guys! Only 90s kids understand what I just said. All the new kids are like, what is wrong with T? Is she high right now? No, it's from the Goonies movie. Y'all remember that man with that little tip on you, that little pointy head and shit? Okay, so Goonies girl, I'm assuming she must be a child of the 90s, honey. She says it's not a virus. The CDC never did scientific method. Virus wasn't isolated, purified, and confirmed to cause symptoms. Google Dr. Andrew Kaufman. Told y'all she had to be a child of the 90s, honey. She's a researcher. Thank you so much for the super chat, sis, and I would definitely do that. Thank you for that. Chandra, she says, thank you to essential workers on the front lines. I work a lab where we run the test in a hospital in GA. Positives are decreasing every day. Happy Nurses Week to my tea sipper nurses. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you for keeping it real. Now, y'all see that? Now, people try to get mad at me because I have to, give Miss Keisha Lance Bottoms, the mayor of ATL, the side eye. So this is what happened on my Instagram the other day, right? So, and I'm so glad you said that, Chandra. Chandra just said she works in the hospital doing COVID testing, and the numbers are decreasing. So this was my issue with Miss Bottoms. And she's a good mayor, don't get me wrong. I'm not coming for Atlanta. You know, I spent a lot of time in Atlanta. Good people, good Southern food. I love my ATLians, okay? But this is my issue. Her and the governor, you know, they were going back and forth. Governor Kemp wanted the state of Atlanta, well, not that, sorry, state of Atlanta, state of Georgia, okay? Even though Atlanta is its own little, you know, country. But he wanted the state of Georgia to open back up. She was very much against this. Okay. And she was like, everybody needs to stay home. This virus is serious. Stay home, stay home. So, of course, once he lifted a lot of stuff, folks was like, stay home, girl, bye. They was out there shooting fireworks, two-stepping in the parking lots. You know, they was having a good old funky time all over Atlanta. White folks was falling out, waiting for hot. Yeah, we're going to talk about that white man who fell out. See, I be my mind, honey. So everybody was having fun. You know, people were standing in line for Jordans. So then all of a sudden, here comes Miss Keisha Lance Bottom, and she's like, for all y'all who was out there partying and doing all this extra stuff, just know that the infection rates are going to go up 40%. And then there were other articles that I also quoted on my Instagram post where they said over 1,000 people caught, you know, COVID. And so, you know, me being a logical person, I'm like, okay, hold up. Something's not adding up. So Governor Kemp reopened up a week ago, okay? And you mean to tell me that within 1 week, 1,000 people showed symptoms, were able to get testing, got their test results back, all this within a week? Absolutely not. Quit playing with me. From day one, they've been saying, now initially they said that the infection rate was, you know, before you start seeing supposed symptoms, was 14 to 20 days. Then they scaled it back. They said you can start seeing symptoms as early as 5 days. So let's just say it's even 5 days. They just opened up last week. You still can't get any testing regularly. Remember everybody was telling me when I was coughing, you know, 2 weeks ago, you need to go to the hospital. You might have COVID. You need to go to the hospital. And I was like, shut your ass up. We're not claiming that in the name of Jesus. But ain't nowhere for me to go. Why would I go down there and risk myself possibly actually catching it as opposed to just chilling in my home and waiting for the cough to damn go away? There was no testing. Call my doctor. Talk to my hematologist. He said, we ain't got no test. Unless you're really showing severe symptoms and you can't breathe. My ass is doing TikToks and walking up and down the steps. I'm not that damn, you know what I'm saying, sick. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to go, you know, go down there and hope to get a test when they're telling me there's no tests right now. Unless you're being admitted. So how did all these people all of a sudden get sick, get admitted, get tested? But now we have the truth. One of my tea sippers just told y'all it's going down. Yes, honey. Thank you, LaToya Wade. Amen. Tea covered in the blood of Jesus. Oh, you know, wait, let me tell y'all a funny story. I blocked 17 people yesterday. I told y'all, I'm very big. Oh, see, my stream is acting funny. It's in the yellow. Damn. It's in the yellow, y'all. I've been on here for 53 minutes, so I might have to end my stream early because y'all know I don't play all that, you know, stopping and refresh. I ain't got time. Let me try and get this out. It's in the yellow, so they're not liking what we're talking about. We're saying too much real stuff. As soon as we talk about real shit, all of a sudden folks are getting booted out. The numbers are dropping. We see you, YouTube. We see you, okay? But when I was talking about Snoop Dogg and Celina and all that ratchet shit at the beginning of the show, there was no issues. It was smooth sailing. Now I'm in the damn yellow, freezing and shit. Oh, Lord. Yeah, YouTube is not liking this. Might have to switch topics. But let me show y'all this video before I go. I got 5 minutes left before I hit an hour that I'm gonna leave because they're trying to take down my stream, honey. It's freezing up and shit. Let me show y'all this video so y'all can laugh. I don't know who this black man is before y'all be like, well, T, who is? I don't know. I don't know everybody. I don't know a black person on social media. Okay? But this black man had me cracking up. His accent. Okay, I'm back in the green. Okay, y'all coming back? Hit refresh and come back in. Yeah, they was, you see YouTube was kicking people out. It was freezing. Let me refresh my screen, y'all. Dang. Hold on. I gotta refresh my screen. He was like, the hot dog man. He was like, they're trying to get hot dogs. They want a hot dog. Hold on, let me pull up the video. I had to refresh my screen, so y'all should be able to see me. Okay, good. Let me play this. This dude is so funny. Let me pop out my chat real quick. Ooh, YouTube is shady. We got to talk about some real stuff. That shit went yellow quick. I was like, wow. YouTube said you will not keep talking about the con vid. So do y'all understand? Like, I'm not imagining this stuff. Y'all watched it. Everything was smooth sailing. We was talking about Celina and Snoop. As soon as we start talking about serious stuff, that's why I use words like convid and, words, I just try and trick my words. So y'all watch this real quick, though. This dude is funny. He is too funny. Hold on. Make this bigger. There we go. I love a hood reporter, honey.
As you can see, it's thousands. I'm talking about white people all up and down the street. As you can see, the first case of corona, he fell out because they want to be out here together to eat the hot dogs. And he's falling out from the coronavirus. Look at this. Now look at this. Look how many white people out here. Because he's out, right? But look at this. You see all these white people? They out here to get hot dogs from the varsity. This is the nastiest food I ever ate in Atlanta. But they love it. And look, he done fell out. He want varsity hot dogs so bad. It's insane. This is this the white part of Atlanta. As you can see.
Oh my God, dude is so funny. He's like, this the what part of Atlanta? But that he was keeping it real, and that's why I love citizens journalists like that. He had on his damn stocking cap and his damn iPhone, probably Android. He older. Us older people, we like droids. So no shade. My old ass got a damn droid, okay? So he probably had an Android. It's y'all young folks with the iPhones, okay? But he was out there reporting. And that's what you're not going to see in the news. The news the only thing you see on the news, and that's why I was kind of getting upset with Miss Bottoms, because I felt like y'all keep, y'all only are showing like black people, like we're the only ones who are out and about in Atlanta and in other cities and in Chicago. He went and showed all them white folks in line at the varsity, passing out, trying to get a hot dog. Hot as hell, just waiting for a hot dog. He said we got the first case of corona. But the news didn't report that. But the news is over there at the damn mall in Decatur, filming everybody, filming all the black folks waiting to get Jordans. Everybody was out and about. I live in the damn suburbs. These white folks, they've been out running around having a good old funky time ever since convid hit. They've been running around, jogging, walking their dogs, no masks, no gloves. But it seems like they only want to sit and chastise the black folks on the mainstream media. But everybody's, let's keep it real. Everybody's tired. Regardless of whatever your ethnic background is, everybody is tired of the nonsense. People want things to get back to normal. They want to be able to go back to work. They want to be able to see their family members. I still ain't seen my little nephew since he was born. My sister-in-law sent me a picture of him. He's already a month and a half, almost 2 months old now. Filling out, face getting all chubby. I would let her go and visit him. So it's just like people are tired. People are tired of the nonsense. And I'm glad that we have real people out here telling the truth. Like I said, we all believe that there's a virus out here. I believe that. But I also believe that the way it came about, there's a whole backstory to that. And I also believe that all the stuff that they're putting in place, they're using that virus as an excuse. And I'm not feeling it. At all. But I love the hot dog, dude. I had to show y'all that before I go. Let's see here. Natasha Parker says, I'm in Louisiana, and I see a lot of black people with masks on and white people not wearing masks, but we are dying at a higher rate. Make it make sense. There you go, sis. There you go. The numbers are just so screwed now. I don't even know what to believe. Let me try and get this out before they shut my shit. Because it's, the other day I was watching CNN and they said that we had finally hit, 1 million people who have been diagnosed with COVID. Million. Okay. Damn, that's crazy. Then I just, go through the rest of my day cleaning and doing the same shit I do every damn day. Going through emails, editing, all that stuff. Then I lay down. It's time for bed. I just feel like the days just don't change. I don't even know what today is. Monday don't feel no different than a Friday. It don't feel no different than a Sunday. Wednesday don't feel no different than a Saturday. Like, I'm so over this. But anyways, I lay down yesterday, get ready for bed, turn on the news, and they're saying now it's 700,000. I said, well, hold up. This morning, it was breaking news. America is at a million cases. I lay down, and now the numbers are saying 700,000. At that point, I said, I'm done. I don't believe none of these numbers. It's too much nonsense. We have no tests for regular people, but the NBA was able to get all types of testing within a matter of days. We hit 1 million in the morning, and then by the evening, it's not at 1 million. It just doesn't make sense. It's driving me crazy, y'all. It's driving me crazy. Am I buffering? Oh, wow. Okay. On that note, it's time for me to go. I'm not fighting with YouTube. They don't like what I'm talking about. Mr. GC15 says, are you going to cover the story about the Tanzanian president that smarted the CV test kits by using samples of goat and pawpaw fruit, and the results came back positive? Thank you. So it was a true story. You must be late. I talked about it earlier, but I said I hadn't researched it yet. That is what the lady, excuse me, not the girl. That's what the lady told me. So, no, thank you so much for bringing that up. That's fun that you brought that up, because I talked about it earlier, Mr. Late Bird. But, yeah, that is the story. So y'all can Google it. The Tanzanian president outsmarted the test kits by using those samples. So something ain't cleaning the buttermilk. Shapiris Ross says, hey T, I'm late, but I don't know if you talked about people protecting the stay-at-home order, but I'm tired of certain people acting like they are oppressed. Yeah, people are doing the most with this. I don't know if y'all saw the video. Dang, I feel like I'm freezing. Oh my God, this is horrible. Hold on. I'm just going to keep talking. It's still in the green. If it's acting funny and kicking you out, just watch the replay. I'm just going to keep going. So anyhow, I don't know if you guys know this, but when they opened up the beaches in Florida, there was some loser dressed as the Green Reaper. And he was saying he was out there dressed as the Green Reaper because he wants to remind people that there's a virus and they shouldn't be at the beach. Like I said, I'm all for the social distancing and being safe and, washing your hands, using common sense. But all this extra stuff that people are doing, all these tattletellers, people calling the police because kids are at the park playing. It's like everybody's turning against everybody because of Big Brother. Everybody now wants to be Big Brother. It's getting ridiculous. And he was out there in a Grim Reaper outfit. And I'm like, you look stupid right now, dude. Everybody's on the beach in shorts and a two-piece. And you got on a whole Grim Reaper outfit. You're not going to get no props from me. You look hot. Go drink some cold lemonade and go sit your ass down, you attention whore. If they open up the beaches, there's nothing you can do. If people want to risk it, that's on them. You don't control the whole world. So I feel like people are like, they're doing the most to try and, act like they're so team, pro-government. It's like the funniest thing. I seen that. I was like, who's this clown? Walking around like the damn Grim Reaper. So yeah, I'm getting frozen up here. This is just annoying. Hey, Nideka says, I finally caught a live. Love you, T. Love you, too. Thank you so much for the super chat. What's up, Desiree Nicole? Thanks for the sticker. Appreciate it. So I've been on here for an hour and 4 minutes. I think this was a wonderful chat. We got through it. YouTube tried to play a little bit of games. But, we got the most important stuff out. We definitely sipped on the whole Celina Powell and Snoop Dogg tea. So anyways, you guys, I'm about to go ahead and log out. Thank you guys for joining me for the past hour. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and I'll be back again. So on that note, I'm out because YouTube is tripping. So catch the replay. I'll talk to y'all later.